السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله حي على الصلاة حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح حي على الفلاح الله أكبر الله أكبر لا
الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونستهديه ونعوذ بالله من شرور انفسنا ومن سيئات اعمالنا من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له واشهد ان لا اله الا الله وحده لا شريك له واشهد ان محمدا عبده ورسوله يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله حق تقاته ولا تموتن إلا وأنتم مسلمون يا أيها الناس اتقوا ربكم الذي خلقكم من نفس واحدة خلق منها زوجها وبث منهما رجالا كثيرا ونساء اتقوا الله الذي تساءلون به والأرحام إن الله كان عليكم رقيبا يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله وقولوا قولا سديدا يصلح لكم أعمالكم ويغفر لكم ذنوبكم ومن يطع الله ورسوله فقد فاز فوزا عظيما أما بعد فإن أصدق الحديث كتاب الله وخير الهدي هدي محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم وشر الأمور محدثاتها وكل محدثة بدعة وكل بدعة ضلالة وكل ضلالة في النار. Indeed, all praise due to Allah. We praise Him, asking for His assistance, His forgiveness, and His guidance. We seek refuge with Allah from the evil of ourselves and from our bad deeds. Whomsoever Allah guides, nothing can misguide. And whomsoever Allah misguides, nothing can guide. I bear witness and testify that there is no God but Allah. I bear witness and testify that Muhammad is Allah's slave and final messenger. Brothers and sisters in Islam, I don't know whether we all know about that we are now on the month of Rajab. We are on the third day of the month of Rajab. Means there is 1 month remaining and inshallah will be Ramadan. I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to extend our lives to catch Ramadan inshallah and to help us fasting it and standing the night in it inshallah and accepting it from all of us. Rajab, brothers and sisters, are one of the months that haram, sacreds. And Arabs used to glorify this month. In Jahiliyyah before Islam, and Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam kept this position for this month into Islam. He loved this thing and he kept it into Islam with us. And this month was glorified and it was considered haram, sacred, even if he met with the killer of his father. In this month, he wouldn't do anything for him, wouldn't do any harm for him. And the most tribe was glorifying this month was the tribe of Mudar. That's why Rasulullah ﷺ kept this nickname for the month, even in Islam. Kept it for the people of Mudar. He called it Rajab Mudar. The word Rajab has a lot of meaning in Arabic. One of the meanings is at-ta'zeem, from Rajib, Rajabahu, Azzamahu. And it comes from the ta'zeem, from glorifying. This is the name of Rajab. It has many names. It has many names. They used to call him Rajab al-Haram, Rajab al-Asam, Aw al-Asab, Aw al-Fard, all names. And in Arabic culture and Arabic language, when one thing has many names, it is an indication of the greatness or the high rank of this thing. Like for instance, the sword in Arabic has more than 20 names. The camel she camel and the male camel, and the habitat of the camels and she camels in Arabic, what's surrounding the camel life, there is more than 5,000 different words just for the community of the camel. Because Arab Peninsula, they used to love camels until today. There's more than 6,000 or 5,000 plus words in Arabic just defining the camel's community. Names and habits and birth and so in this month, yes, as any other month, at any other time, in order to do more acts for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, more actions, more obedience. The action in this month has no specification whatsoever. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam never said anything special for the month of Rajab. But in general, the good deeds, the obedience of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, it is any time and every time, and any time you want to do, just obey Allah. Do not harm yourselves. Do not steal or do anything haram. Don't say anything leads to shirk. So make a lot of salah, siyam, whatever you want. But do not link this thing to a sunnah. Like, well, this Rasulullah did that or asked to do this. Here is the thing and here is the haram. That is why, inshallah, from this entrance of the khutbah, we are going to talk about the bid'ah, and then in the second khutbah, inshallah, we are going to list some bid'ah, some inventions, some innovations that happened in the month of Rajab, created in the month of Rajab. Brothers and sisters, every khutbah we say, كُلَّ بِدْعَةٍ ضَلَالَةٍ, every innovation in religion is astray, and all of these things. We need to know what is bid'ah. Bid'ah is something new. Bid'ah is something new. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, when he used to stand to say khutbah, in a nutshell, he used to say, I'll say it in English immediately. He used to say, whomsoever Allah guides, none can lead him to astray, and whomsoever Allah sent to astray, none can guide. The truest of speech is the book of Allah, and the best of guidance is the guidance from Muhammad. He was the speaker. The worst of the things, from here we start, the worst of the things, the worst of matters, are those that are the newly innovated in religion. And we know all the rest of this thing because we say it in each and every khutbah. Some people now, if you find to do something like a new and bid'ah, you talk to him about that in a nice way, of course. All the kind of these people, all of it, 99.9%, all of them has one reply. As if all of them studied with one teacher. The answer is going to be, well, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he used to ride a camel if he want to travel. If he is with us now, would he ride a camel or would he ride a plane? That's their answer. We tell these people this is ignorant, because the bid'ah that we are talking about is the newly innovation matter in religion. Cars are bid'ah. Yeah. Motorcycles are bid'ah. Planes are bid'ah. These lights are bid'ah. Although Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has mentioned the riding things that we can ride. وَالْخَيْلَ وَالْبِغَالَ وَالْحَمِيرَ لِتَرْكَبُوهَا وَزِينَةً وَيَخْلُقُ مَا لَا تَعْلَمُونَ. Allah said, like in planes or something like that. And He has created horses, mules, donkeys for you to ride. And as luxury, you own $10 million horse, it's a luxury. And this is important, He keeps creating things which you have no knowledge about. He keeps creating. يخلق فعل مضارع. It's a verb that's in the present and the future. Allah will keep creating things that you don't know. These are not bid'ah. The bid'ah we are talking about is in the deen, in the religion, is to do something new that Rasulullah ﷺ did not tell us, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala did not descend it in His book, in the Quran. Brothers and sisters, the bid'ah is done by someone. Someone make any bid'ah in the deen. Even, it's very important, even if that one has a very, very good intention. He wants the good to others. He wants to spread good to others by this bid'ah. He doesn't have any evil or bad intention, yet it's still haram. Why? Why? Simply because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has perfected our deen. Perfected it. And Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam conveyed to us that perfection. So if someone makes something new, as if he is accusing Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that He did not perfect the deen. This thing didn't come in the Quran. This, what I'm telling you, did not, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam did not say it, did not convey it. So either the religion is not perfect, or Muhammad has betrayed his ummah and did not tell them about what I'm telling you to do. That the one who is bid'ah. That's how it is. Didn't Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala say in Surah Al-Ma'idah, and by the way, Surah Al-Ma'idah, it's chapter number 5, the name should be the feast. The feast. Because Ma'idah is any table. Table, like in English, table is any table. But when we say Ma'idah, there should be food on it to be Ma'idah. There must be food on it, on the table, to be called Ma'idah in Arabic. So whether it's table, if you understand that, fine. But the real meaning is to be the feast. Because Isa alayhi salam asked Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to descend, to bring the feast to them. They say, the disciples, we want to eat from them. Could your Lord descend on us a feast that we want to eat from it? See? So that's how Allah said, اليوم أكملت لكم دينكم وأتممت عليكم نعمتي وَرَضِيتُ لَكُمُ الْإِسْلَامَ دِينًا. This day, Allah is talking, this day I have perfected your religion for you, completed my favor upon you, and have chosen for you Islam as your religion. And by the way, this verse number 3 in the chapter number 5 was descended on Friday, like this day, on the Mount of Arafah. So, There is no reason for anyone to make anything new. Bid'ah. No reason. Everything is given to us by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and explained to us by Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Imam Malik said, من ابتدع في الإسلام بدعة يراها حسنة فقد زعم أن محمدا خان الرسالة. Whomever, he said, whomever created or invented a new matter in religion in Islam, and he sees that it's good, he sees it's good one, then as if he is hinting that Muhammad has betrayed the Ummah and did not convey everything. This part that he invented was missed by Muhammad. He did not tell us about it. That's how it is. From there, brothers and sisters, how the bid'ah is very, very dangerous in Islam. Some ulama, unfortunately, they are good ulama. They try to categorize the bid'ah. Some ulama say, well, the bid'ah is more than one kind. Yes, there is bid'ah haram. There is bid'ah makruh. There is bid'ah loved. And there is bid'ah must be done. Well, this is X on that. This is wrong. Because Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam in the beginning of each and every khutbah of his, and he said, وَكُلَّ بِدْعَةٍ ضَلَالٍ. Kull, every, whether as they say, haram, makruh, mubah, halal, they call bid'ah. وَكُلَّ بِدْعَةٍ ضَلَالٍ. Kull. All comprehensive word. So there is no need for this categorization. It is wrong, inshallah. And also something we should say to give the credit to whom it is due. Some people, as I said in the beginning, they do not have a bad intention when they do bid'ah. Nothing in their heart. They love Islam. They love Muslimin. They love the brothers. He loved to do good for others. But he did something, even if it looks good, but still haram, and it's still dalala, it still sends people to astray, even if the intention of the inventor is good and for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And why is that? Because we have explained it. Because it is as amending to what Allah said or Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam has given us. Some could ask, okay, how can I know that this thing is bid'ah or not? Or it is from the religion? Well, it's very easy. فَاسْأَلُوا أَهْلَ الذِّكْرِ إِن كُنتُمْ لَا تَعْلَمُونَ. If you don't know, ask the scholars whom they know, or if you know, number one, you check this thing that you feel you want to know, check it with the book of Allah. Is it there? Then it is not. Then after that, check it in the sunnah of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Does Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam allow us to do this thing? When we found hadith in that, oh yeah, there is a hadith in Sahih Bukhari or Sahih Muslim or Sunan Ibn Majah. Yes, Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said that, then alhamdulillah, it's good, it's not bid'ah. Number three, if you don't find it here and here and here, you then go to the sunan of the four great Khalifas, Abu Bakr and Umar and Uthman and Ali radiyallahu anhum wa ardahum ajma'in. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala say in Surah Al-An'am, in the chapter of cattle or livestock. وَأَنَّ هَذَا صِرَاطِي مُسْتَقِيمًا. The word صِرَاطِي is singular. صِرَاط, one. وَأَنَّ هَذَا صِرَاطِي مُسْتَقِيمًا. Indeed, this is my straight path. Follow it. وَلَا تَتَّبِعُوا السُّبُلَ. And don't follow other paths with S, plural. Sirati is one, subul are many, because there's a lot of subul. وَلَا تَتَّبِعُوا السُّبُلَ فَتَفَرَّقَ بِكُمْ عَنْ سَبِيلِهِ. This is number one when you want to check the Quran. In the Sunnah, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, تَرَكْتُ فِيكُمْ أَمْرَيْنَ لَن تَضِلُّوا مَا تَمَسَّكْتُمْ بِهِمَا كِتَابُ اللَّهِ وَسُنَّةَ نَبِيِّهِ. I have left to you two matters, two things. You won't be ever going astray if you hold tight to them. The book of Allah and my Sunnah. And brothers and sisters, how we have, inshallah, clarified a little of the danger of the bid'ah, the innovation in religion, the newly invented matter in religion. So in order to purify, inshallah, our religion and purify our ibadah, our worship, because, brother, there is something very important. Those who do bid'ah and do worships, relying on those bid'ah, they will enter in that very dangerous ayah in Surah Al-Kahf. قُلْ هَلْ نُنَبِّئُكُمْ بِالْأَخْسَرِينَ أَعْمَالًا الَّذِينَ ضَلَّ سَعْيُهُمْ فِي الْحَيَاةِ الدُّنْيَا وَهُمْ يَحْسَبُونَ أَنَّهُمْ يُحْسِنُونَ صُنْعًا. Say, do you want me to tell you a true news? Who are the most losers in their deeds? The most losing of their deeds? Those people who went astray by following the bid'ah, and they think that they are doing the best of the best. These are the greatest losers. Yeah, they tire themselves. They make salah, for instance, 1,000 rak'ah. Wow, mashallah. MashaAllah, he doing this day, and this day he does this salah. 100 rak'ah, all the night he's standing. He's tiring himself and he's going to go to the hellfire. That's the losing. الأخسرين أعمال. اللهم اجعلنا ممن يتبع سبيلك وسنة نبيك يا رب العالمين. أقول قولي هذا وأستغفر الله العظيم لي ولكم. الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين. Now let's see listing of some bid'ah that happens into the month of Rajab. I really sincerely ask everyone if he is used to do this, because why? Because my grandfather and grandmother, they used to do that. They are all the good people. They're nice people. They used to do that. And I was raised there. And my mother and my father, in our country, in our tribe, in our village. But what's the Quran said? What's the Sunnah said? That's the important. So we need to leave these things, and I hope that behind this camera, someone is going to listen to this, because actually these bid'ah and Rajab are on a large scale in the Muslim world. Large scale. To specialize the first day of Rajab in fasting. Oh, tomorrow is the first day of Rajab. No, we have to fast. We need to fast. No, you don't need to. This is haram. Because they fast the first day of Rajab thinking that Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said that. But Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam never said that. But what if the first day of Rajab was Monday or Thursday, and someone is used to fasting, no problem, fasted. But the issue is, do not link this to a sunnah. Do not link it to that Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam told us that. At the beginning of my speech, I said, do whatever you like to do more ta'at, do qiyam al-layl, do siyam, masnoon, but according to what Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam used to do, and we know that Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam did that. There is something in bid'ah and Rajab, which is really, really, really so bad. Munkara. Bid'ah munkara. And unfortunately, it is done on a large scale on the Islamic world. And in the masajid. And the imams doing it for the communities. It's a kind of worship, salah. Salah. They call it Salatul Raghaib. Salat Raghaib. And it is done in the first Jumu'ah, like today. God knows how many people are doing it outside. It's done on the very, very first Friday of Rajab. And it's time between Maghrib and Isha. And it is 12 rak'ah. And it is so long. Question, have we heard about this, that Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam did it? Never. Never. That it is haram. It is haram, and it shouldn't be done, and it's only those people are tiring themselves, and they are going to enter into the ayah of Surah Al-Kahf, Al-Akhsarina A'mal. Na'udhu billahi min hada. Also, there is another bid'ah. It happens in the first day of Rajab, or in the half of Rajab. People used to go, like the all families, to visit the graves, their dead people. You can visit the graves anytime. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, كنت قد نهيتكم عن زيارة المقابر ألا فزوروها. That's the sunnah. It didn't say when. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, I told you before not to go and visit the graves, the cemetery. But now, no. Visit it. When? Didn't say. It's open. Whenever you have time. Go and make dua for your deceased ones. Go and remember the akhirah. Because when you see a grave, anyone see a grave, amongst those graves, one day I'm going to be there. لأنها تذكركم بالآخرة. It reminds people in the death and make them correct their course with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, at least for a while, then until the next visit. Now, the greatest of bid'ah. For the visiting of graves in these specific days, haram. You shouldn't do that if you link it to a sunnah. But if you want to go in the beginning of Rajab, just to go there to visit without any intention, but it's good not to go. It's good not to go. Because others will not know that what's your intention. You are going not because to follow that bid'ah. So it's better not to go today, go tomorrow. Nothing happened. You shouldn't make the visitors or the people who do the bid'ah increase in number, even if you are not following the bid'ah. Avoid it now. Go tomorrow. Because as I said, people don't know what's in others' heart. Now I will inshallah finish my khutbah with this, which is the greatest of the greatest of the bid'ah. The night of the 27th. You know what's the night of the 27th? Have you heard about it? Al-Isra wal-Mi'raj. Never, nobody knows when the Isra and Mi'raj has happened. Nobody knows. 10 different sayings in the history of Islam, 10 different opinions when was the Isra and Mi'raj. It is not in the night for sure, it's not in the night of the 27th of Rajab. And hypothetically, suppose it was in the 27th of Rajab. Did Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam celebrate it? Question. Did he celebrate that? No. Did the Sahaba celebrate that? No. Did the Tabi'een celebrate that? No. We haven't heard that anybody of those has celebrated this night. And the things that done in this night are terrible. So it is better not to. You want to make Qiyam Layl in the night of 27 of Rajab. You're welcome. 27, 26, 28, any night. Do Qiyam Layl by yourself. But do not do that because this is the night of Isra and Mi'raj. I hope, inshallah, that I have cleared the opinion, cleared the matter of the bid'ah, and I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to let us avoid all kind of bid'ah, because dear brothers and sisters, it is really a very, very dangerous matter, and it makes Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala very wrath, very angry of anyone who is doing it, because as I said, it's an accusation to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that He forgotten what someone has made with him. Allah forgot that. It's accusation. That's how it is. That is why this bid'ah, the bid'ah issue, is very, very, very dangerous in Islam. Allahumma inni da'in fa'amin. Allahumma arina al-haqqa haqqan warzuqna ittiba'ah wa arina al-batila batilan warzuqna ijtinabah. Oh Allah, show us the right is right and let us follow it. Oh Allah, show us the bad is bad and let us avoid it. ربنا اغفر لنا ولإخواننا الذين سبقونا في الإيمان ولا تجعل في قلوبنا غلا للذين آمنوا يا رب العالمين. ربنا اغفر لنا ولوالدينا ولوالدي والدينا وإلى كل من له حق من المسلمين علينا يا رب العالمين. اللهم اشف مرضانا ومرضى المسلمين وارحم موتانا وموتى المسلمين يا رب العالمين وانصر إخواننا المجاهدين يا الله يا رب العالمين. وصلى الله وسلم وبارك على محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين. عباد الله، إن الله يأمر بالعدل والإحسان وإيتاء ذي القربى وينهى عن الفحشاء والمنكر والبغي يعظكم لعلكم تذكرون. اذكروا الله العظيم يذكركم واشكروه على نعمه يزدكم ولذكر الله أكبر والله يعلم ما تصنعون. وأقم الصلاة.
الله أكبر الله أكبر أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله. حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح قد قامت الصلاة قد قامت الصلاة. الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله.
استووا. So make a very straight line, please. And let me check my cell phone. If it's on the silent mode, yes it is. If it is on the silent mode, will check. Allahu Akbar. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. آمين. سبح اسم ربك الأعلى الذي خلق فسوى والذي قدر فهدى والذي أخرج المرعى فجعله غثاء أحوى سنقرئك فلا تنسى إلا ما شاء الله إنه يعلم الجهر وما يخفى ونيسرك لليسرى فذكر إن نفعت الذكرى سيذكر من يخشى ويتجنبها الأشقى الذي يصلى النار الكبرى ثم لا يموت فيها ولا يحيا قد أفلح من تزكى وذكر اسم ربه فصلى بل تؤثرون الحياة الدنيا والآخرة خير وأبقى إن هذا لفي الصحف الأولى صحف إبراهيم وموسى. الله أكبر. سمع الله لمن حمده. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. قل يا أيها الكافرون لا أعبد ما تعبدون ولا أنتم عابدون ما أعبد ولا أنا عابد ما عبدتم ولا أنتم عابدون ما أعبد لكم دينكم ولي دين. الله أكبر. سمع الله لمن حمده. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. Weekly announcement. The weekly announcement. Make a lot of salah on Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Don't forget this ever, because today is recommended to do it as much as you can. It's number one. Number two, please donate generously on those boxes to your right hand side when you are leaving. Thank you. Jazakumullahu khairan. One more thing which is official. Brothers, we know now we are living in the theme of Ramadan. Ramadan is in the atmosphere now. 1 month will be there, inshallah. So, if anyone has made iftar in the previous Ramadan and then fasted, it is recommended nowadays to pay it back. You do the missing fast. do the missing breaking fast in Ramadan, especially for the sisters, because of the reason that they know they have to do to pay back or to the days that someone is break fast in Ramadan. It's very important because if they didn't and new Ramadan came, it means that you have to do kafara on top of rectifying what you have break fast in Ramadan. That's number one. Number two, a lot of people, of course, I'm one of them, we, for instance, make a method to finish Kitabullah, to finish reading the Quran in Ramadan last year, but for some reason we couldn't finish everything. But there is the bookmark still there. It is recommended finish it, please. Finish the Quran, make a pledge to read it all in the previous Ramadan. Finish it before the new Ramadan coming. Jazakumullahu khairan. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. أهلا يا أبو خليل. أبو خليل والله. Thank you. أهلا يا شيخ نوح. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. It's better not to pay the $7. Just do the Siyam before the new save the $7 or whatever. This is Assalamu alaikum. What are you doing, guys? You look really. Assalamu alaikum. Alaikum salam. Assalamu alaikum. Guys, thank you very much. Good to see you. Good to see you. Witness for each other. Ramis. Ramis Mahmoud. There. Come here. Assalamu alaikum. Hey. How are you? Good? Yes, Yano. You want to ask something? I have time now. وعليكم السلام. أهلا يا مولدي. إن شاء الله أحوالك كلها طيبة. سلام. ما شاء الله. شكرا يا مولدي. These are good. Like cones? Yeah, I think these are good. Oh yeah, I hope these are good. All of them like, let's say. This is for the masjid, not for me, huh? This is bukhur from other for the masjid. I'm putting them here.